How do you quantify cool? It's almost impossible to define, yet when a movie has it, everyone knows it. Cool isn't just about style or action, it's an attitude, a vibe, an effortless confidence that seeps into every frame. Today we're going to count down 10 of the coolest movies of all time. Obviously this is my opinion, but these are films that just have it, that unforgettable edge that keeps you coming back. Let's dive in. Right, kicking off the list at number 10 is The Hitcher, 1986. The Hitcher is the ultimate late-night thriller that gets under your skin and stays there. The story is deceptively simple. A young man picks up a hitchhiker on an empty road and finds himself in a twisted game of survival, but Rutger Hauer's terrifyingly charismatic performance turns it into something unforgettable.
What do you want?
I want you to stop me.
It's definitely a movie that was hired a lot in the 80s and disappeared into obscurity, but it's a classic that needs to be revisited. In at number 9, Cool Hand Luke, 1967. Paul Newman's Luke is the epitome of anti-establishment cool. Set in a southern prison, the movie pits one man's unbreakable spirit against an unforgiving system. Luke isn't a loud revolutionary, he's a man who speaks with actions more than words, and there's something magnetic about his quiet defiance. The way he takes every punishment thrown his way, including the legendary egg-eating bet, makes him the hero everyone roots for.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
Cool Hand Luke is cool because it's all about resilience, the idea that real strength is in staying true to yourself no matter the cost. For anyone who's ever felt a bit rebellious, this is the ultimate inspiration. In at number 8, Pulp Fiction, 1994. Pulp Fiction redefined cool for an entire generation. Quentin Tarantino brought together a world of crime, dark humour and unforgettable dialogue that somehow feels both natural and larger than life.
What's Fonzie like? Cool. Correctamundo! And that's what we're gonna be.
Pulp Fiction delivers scene after scene that's etched into pop culture. Watching it as a teen or young adult, you knew you were seeing something edgy, something that didn't care about following the rules. This movie is cool because it rewrote them. In at number 7, True Romance, 1993. There's a romantic coolness in True Romance that feels dangerous and thrilling. Written by Tarantino and directed by Tony Scott, it's the story of two misfits who fall in love fast and dive headfirst into a crime spree.
Hello?
Hello, baby.
Clarence?
I'm a married man, buddy.
The dialogue is razor sharp, and scenes like the iconic standoff between Christopher Walken and Dennis Hopper give the film an edge that few movies match. True Romance is cool because it makes you feel like you're part of a wild adventure, rooting for two people who live fast, love recklessly, and never look back. And Clarence Worley, having the least cool name in cinema probably, is one of the coolest characters you'll ever see. In at number 6, Drive, 2011. Drive is a modern-day neo-noir with a hero who barely speaks but says everything with a look. Ryan Gosling's Driver is the silent, deadly type who doesn't need words to make an impact. The film's blend of synth-heavy music, neon-lit Los Angeles, and intense, almost surreal action sequences create an atmosphere that pulls you in completely.
They're gonna come looking for me, and they're gonna come for you.
The scorpion jacket, the unforgettable soundtrack, the stony silence. Drive is cool. It is so cool. At number 5, Near Dark, 1987. Near Dark takes vampires and strips them of romance, turning them into ruthless drifters in the middle of nowhere. This movie is cool because it mixes horror with a western vibe, creating an eerie atmosphere that feels both timeless and gritty.
It's something that you do night after night. It's only ever a question of time.
Lance Henriksen and Bill Paxton are standouts, bringing a grimy toughness to their roles that redefines what it means to be a vampire. For anyone who loves horror with an edge, this movie is a revelation, a vampire film that's as cool as it is brutal. There was Lost Boys and there was Near Dark in the 80s. I was definitely in the Near Dark camp. It is effortlessly cool. At number 4, The Matrix, 1999. When The Matrix hit theatres, it was a game changer, literally. The film introduced audiences to a world where reality was a construct and rebellion meant embracing the unknown.
No one has ever done anything like this.
That's why it's going to work.
The bullet-dodging effects, philosophical undertones, and cyberpunk aesthetic felt revolutionary, especially to young audiences who were seeing something truly new. The Matrix isn't just cool because it's visually stunning, it's cool because it challenges you to question everything. It's the ultimate film for anyone who's ever wondered if there's more to the world than meets the eye. Number 3, Thief, 1981. Thief is a gritty, atmospheric look at the life of a professional safecracker, with James Caan playing a criminal who's as determined as he is haunted.
They don't run me, and you don't run me. I want my end.
Watching Thief, you're pulled into a very, very dark world, and Caan's intense performance gives the film a raw edge. Thief is cool because it doesn't pretty up anything, it doesn't glamorise crime, it shows it in all its grit and complexity, making you feel every choice, every risk. For anyone who loves heist movies with real stakes, this one's unforgettable, and James Caan is so brilliantly cool in this. At number 2, Bullitt, 1968. There's no way Steve McQueen couldn't be on this list, and Steve McQueen's Bullitt defined the cool cop character for generations. The famous car chase through San Francisco's steep streets is still thrilling to watch, but it's McQueen's quiet confidence that really sells the film.
Why would he do a thing like that? I'm waiting to ask him.
Bullitt isn't flashy or loud, he's a man of few words, but every move he makes tells you he's in control. Watching it when you're young, it's easy to be drawn into his calm, no-nonsense style. It's the kind of cool you aspire to. Bullitt is cool because it's simple, sharp, and iconic, giving us a cop who doesn't need to say much to make an impact. And at number 1, Badlands, 1973. Badlands feels like a beautiful, haunted dream of a film. Terrence Malick's film follows two young lovers on a crime spree across the Midwest, capturing a sense of freedom and danger that's as thrilling as it is eerie.
Nobody's coming out of this thing happy, especially not us.
Martin Sheen and Sissy Spacek bring a mix of innocence and menace to their roles, making you root for them even as they descend into violence. Watching Badlands at a young age, the vast landscapes and poetic narration make it feel like an escape, a look at a world without rules, where cool means being unapologetically yourself. It's cool because it captures a darker side of the American dream. Martin Sheen is mesmerising in this role, and he is unbelievably cool.
And that's the list. 10 of the coolest movies ever, according to me. But of course, there are some honourable mentions that deserve a shout out. Heat, for its intense style and iconic heist scenes. Blade Runner, a sci-fi masterpiece that obviously redefined futuristic cool. And Blue Thunder, because helicopters have never been this slick. Let me know in the comments below what you would have added to your list. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you like content like this. Until next time, stay cool, people.